Sadly, Williams is gone, but we are still here for you. Find out what's new in sim racing right here, right now. Greetings petrolheads and welcome to romrom.net, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing, and to a regular news roundup where we tell you all that's new in the world of sim racing, racing games and anything else of interest to petrolheads in all things digital. If you have any news for us, be it a sim racing league, a different sim racing event or any other news you think fit here, send us a mail to news@romrom.net. That's news@romrom.net. My name is Serta and I will be your host for this video. We'd like to start a news roundup sending our best thoughts to the soon-to-be ex-owners and ex-lead team of Williams, the Williams family. As somebody who loves motorsport, it's sad to see them leave the F1 scene for good, their team having made history time and time again. Their demise shows you all that's wrong in Formula 1 and then some. Thank you Sir Frank Williams, thank you Claire Williams OBE for making history, letting us have fun and for making F1 and motorsports, let's not forget Williams not only contributed to F1, more interesting than they are going to be once you're gone. If you want to be informed about new videos, click subscribe and also click on the bell and become part of the ever-growing RomRom family. It's once again that time of the month, roadmap time! Studio 397 have been working hard at solving the issues that plague the Le Mans race and have finished a battery of tests on those bug fixes. Also, they inform us the work on the new UI is almost finished and may be set up as default in one of the next releases. I hope the support for mods is better now because it often neither supported their full names nor did it show the preview images. Also, with the exact date of soon, they will release the Bentley Continental GT3 and Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo as well as a free update to the Nordschleife. What is missing there right now, as they say with great humor, is their team of Banksy wannabes to furiously re-add the graffiti. With regards to their Formula E content, they are working on making the physics more realistic and adding the attack mode for online racing. The attack mode is a special Formula E mode where you get a power and therefore speed boost when you drive over a very specific part of the track that normally is quite off the ideal racing line, but only for a limited time. You can only use it twice per race, and on the other hand you have to use it twice, and it brings an interesting strategic twist to the races. Oh, and a new Formula E track is also in the making. The slowest motorsport is getting yet another of its regular updates. It seems the update, called Patch 7, has been green-lighted by Sony and Microsoft for consoles and will therefore be released tomorrow Monday. It will feature the new Imandra map and at least one new track, Atus, or how do you pronounce those? Also, the devs have confirmed that 2 releases from now, in patch 9, they expect console players to be able to use mods in their games. Together with this change, we will all be able to browse through mods from within the game. Another thing coming with patch 9 is that at last we all will be able to secure trucks when we're transporting them on trailers, as we know many of you do when crossing over to a new map that doesn't have a garage. Welcome to the self-called least realistic car game ever. We're talking Doodle Derby and not Project Cars 3. Available on Steam, reduced by 50% for €269 or USD, and on the Nintendo eShop for pre-order. This is a game where you have to lay down your own track, solve silly puzzles and risk friendships by wrecking everyone else in multiplayer. Apart from that, you'll be battling giant monkeys, UFOs and crushing sledgehammers, which is what no respectable racing game would ever do. This simulator on early access has already seen some updates, the newest in the last week. New in this update is the BMW E46, a car especially beloved in European drifting, which you can build from scratch or by using one of the presets on the quick race mode. Yeah, we know the E36 is cheaper, but the E46 needs less fiddling around, or so we're told by those in the know. Of course, you'll find new tuning parts for the car in the garage. Also, there's a new V8 engine delivering up to 745 kilowatt power and tuning parts for it, of course. This update also brings bug fixes like a fix for the Subaru BRZ suspension or the Mazda MX-5 headlights. They've also teased other deliveries coming in September, like a new track and multiplayer mode. As always, developers ECC would very much like your feedback on any issues or ideas you have, either on their Facebook page or on their Steam forum. It's rabbit season, no, it's duck season, no, it's roadmap season. Razer continues to update the content they ported from Automobilista into the new and improved graphics of Automobilista 2, in this case with the Austrian Spiegelberg in its historic version. Especially interesting within this whole porting of old content is that they are now updating the damage model to the one of the Madness engine that has better scratch and dirt possibilities, a better mesh for deformations of the car and a bigger set of detachable parts. That last one sounds grisly. For now, these are only implemented in the Ginetta and the stock cars from 2020, but by the next month, Razer hopes to have it implemented in all cars. Or at least the wear and tear that can happen during a race. An interesting new feature, at least for those of us using VR, will be the introduction of what they call VR cameras, an example of which you can see in the video. They also talk of improvements in the sound engine and give the promise of continuous improvement in all directions, which, them being Razer, was already a given. We know their track record of fiddling with every aspect of a game by now. Coming out on the 23rd of September, indie game Art of Rally will join the ranks of Dirt Rally 2 and WRC in offering some kind of rally experience. As you can see from the video, this game is striving less for realism than the other two. There are no cars or tracks licensed, but the cars are based in numerous iconic rally cars from the 60s, 70s, 80s and 90s, and the tracks inspired by tracks all over the world. In this game, you can set up your cars and even participate in a career mode starting in the 1960s and moving through the decades and about 50 different cars. And if you want to measure yourself against real people, the game plans to offer daily and weekly challenges. And if you want to brag about it, there's going to be a photo mode and replays. Fanatec is expanding their collection of wheels available for its systems with a wheel specially made for driving rallies. Meet the CSL Elite Steering Wheel WRC. Licensed by, you guessed it, the World Rally Championship, will be used in the official WRC Esports series and came out at the same time WRC 9 came out last week. The marketing language is at points difficult to decipher, but it does seem like Fanatec is not recommending using this wheel on one of their DD bases because of the quick release adapter this wheel uses. The adapter is not compatible with the high torque mode of Fanatec DD bases. On the plus side, and as we've grown accustomed, the wheel is Xbox One compatible and seemingly also compatible with the new generation Xbox. What is strange is Fanatec specially talking about how you can remove the pedals that come with the wheel, so you can put in the Club Sport static shifter pedals because the latter are more comfortable to use while rally driving. Are they saying the pedals that come with the official WRC wheel are not good enough for rallying? Strange. The wheel is available for €200 plus shipping from the Fanatec shop. We, on the other hand, are available for free right here on this channel, so check the playlist to the left or the video to the right. Until next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium.
Visit romrom.net to connect to fellow sim racers and sim racing fans.